Nick, it's Lynn here. I see in your notes that you are forecasting a rate hike by the BOJ in July and in October. I'm just wondering, in your view, is the economy strong enough? We did get the Tokyo CPI numbers as well this morning, but, you know, we've seen reports about the BOJ, some members perhaps still quite worried about the consumer picture.
Yeah, I think you've really put your finger on it there. So the economy has been weak because of consumption. Consumption has been weak because of the cost of living crisis. Who drove the cost of living crisis? The Bank of Japan did. So obviously they've been tardy on hiking rates. We've got domestically driven inflation pretty high. We've got inflation above the BOJ's forecasts for target for 27 months in a row. Expectations from companies that it'll be above 2% for 1, 3 and 5 years. We've got obviously the weak yen also contributing to that. So the BOJ saying, oh, we can't hike rates because the economy is too weak. Sorry, no, it's the other way around. The economy is too weak because the BOJ has signally failed to hike rates. It's just beggars belief that they can that anyone on the BOJ or anyone with financial knowledge could be making those comments.
All right, so we'll talk a little bit more about that because they're up to bat at the end of this month, right? And we've been talking about potential rate hike, maybe up to 25 basis points. If that's going to make a difference, I don't know. And then laying out the plan for halving their bond purchases. But Nick, you know, back to something we talked about a couple of minutes ago, and that is we've got a global sell-off going on. It's easy to look for a culprit or to blame something or someone. This whole idea of it being pegged to the unwind of the yen carry trade, do you think that's nonsense? Because if so, I mean, that would be just an awfully convenient coincidence, no?
The yen carry trade is clearly a beast. It's very, very large. We can't get good numbers on exactly how large it is, but certainly was at the end of 22, there was a unexpected move from the Bank of Japan. And that really wiped out, for example, French bonds. There are a lot of places that have been propped up by this yen carry trade, and we won't find out who's been swimming naked until the water goes out. But I think it's reasonable to be nervous about it. And clearly, we're in a position now where the Fed can't cut rates fast enough, and the BOJ needs to hike them. And the reason on this, to remember, BOJ's own analysis says that what they've done in slashing rates has very much hammered not only the financial system but the household sector and even corporate Japan, because they've paid off their debts and now have slightly positive net interest income. So all of them have had net interest income slashed by what the BOJ did. And that analysis seems to say, we're really sorry about what we did, but we're under new management now.